Lẹ́kì ẹ má máa dààmú ara yín lọ́rùn àwọn pípù yìí. Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi, Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi. If not for the love, I'm not trying to spite Mohbad here. Kò ní ṣe pé mo ń try láti talk less of Mohbad. Yeah, we all love Mohbad and we want justice for Mohbad. But ẹ jẹ́ ká wò náà, ẹ jẹ́ ká wò lóòótọ́. Nígbà tẹ́ sọ pé kí odidi governor state kó pa other pending issues tì, kó pa gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó wà important sí economy state ẹ̀, kó pa tì, kó fi everything kalẹ̀. Ṣé Mohbad nìkan ni kán máa concentrate life wọn lé lórí?
It's not possible. It's not possible. You are right.
Wọ́n láwọn kan tó need láti takú náà.
Yeah, you are right because titis bá wrong. Tó bá wrong, èwo lẹ máa pariwo náà.
Ẹnà ó ti gbé àwọn nǹkan míì, ó ti gbé fún àwọn tó máa handle ẹ̀. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ lẹ fẹ́ máa pè é, ó fẹ́ máa bá a sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé orí Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ ń gùn pé ni? Kò wà lórí program ẹ̀ kán máa pè é fún bóyá èèyàn kan wà níta tí kìíní kan ṣe. Ṣé would you attend to it? Ó ní sọ pé kí ìdá àwọn wèrè tó kó sọ́dọ̀ yẹn pé kí méjì nu ọkàn lọ wo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ níta. Ṣé wọ́n máa díje kúrò mi tó wà wá fi nǹkan tó wà ń dúlẹ̀ wá filẹ̀? This is the whole state we are talking about. Lagos state, yeah, Mohbad is a musician. Wọ́n búlé ẹ̀. Yeah, ó dẹ̀ kú sínú ilé ẹ̀. Àti mọ̀ nǹkan tó pa. And wọ́n ti read nǹkan tó wà nínú autopsy fún wa. Wọ́n ti sọ nǹkan tó wà ní toxicology àti rí. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ tí ń sáré pariwo kiri ẹ ti sọ pé state ti abandon case ẹ̀ state ṣe kinní kan. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ gbọ́ kàn abandon ẹ̀ ṣe bóun dẹ̀ ti ń béèrè pẹ̀tàn ti ń sọ fún yín pa èyí. Bọ̀ yín gan fúnra yín ẹ ti ń ṣe kéèsì yẹn lọ́nà. Ẹ ti ń pariwo pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló pa, ẹni tó bàjà kò lè pa, ẹni tó gún lábẹ́rẹ́ kò lè pa, spending kò lè pa, ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó wà nílé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ nítorí pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ kàn máa rí ó fẹ́ ó jẹ̀bi ọmọ fún ó dẹ̀ wà nílé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ti sọ pé ó lè pa. So kí wàá lẹ tún disturb bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn sí.
They don't think, they don't have brain. Tó bá pọ́ lọ́pọ̀lọ́ ọlọ́mọ aronú wọn lè ó dàbí ìwà tí mo ń gbọ́rọ̀ gùrẹ́sì yẹn mo pe mo ní is this a man or a boy.
No. Lẹ́kì ìbáàlẹ̀ ṣe báyìí náà ṣé gùrẹ́sì lè tó wá ń pè ṣé máà ní gùrẹ́sì ṣé ẹ rí i pé bí àgùnfọn bí ọ̀dẹ̀ àgùntàn ní máà yẹn gùrẹ́sì ò ní làákàyè náà mi ò mọ bó ṣe handle ẹ̀ èèyàn kan dẹ̀ ló fẹ́ ru gùrẹ́sì ò lè rí.
because tó bá níyàwó sílé ó yẹ kí ìyàwó àtàwọn ẹ̀kọ́ sá fún ni o because eléyìí ẹranko ni gùrẹ́sì ẹgbọ́n tó ń sọ.
kí ìyàwó gùrẹ́sì náà ti máa kọ́gbọ́n náà ó ti rí nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún Wùmí náà ìyàwó gùrẹ́sì máa gbójú máa àánú náà ìgbà tó ń ṣe kókò nìyẹn.
o lè sún o lọ sábùjá for how many weeks o fi business ẹlẹ o fi ilé ẹlẹ so dẹ kó o rówó nínú owó tó dá kò lè dá gùrẹ́sì mi fẹ́ ṣépè ni. Ògùn ṣépè fún ẹ.
Ṣé ẹ mọ kan tí gùrẹ́sì fi lọ fún yín àtọ́làtọ́ máa kan gùrẹ́sì náà ló fi lọ síbẹ̀ but gùrẹ́sì ò mọ calculation tó bá pẹ́ gùrẹ́sì mọ calculation ni ó máa mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad tí bàbá Mohbad ò bá bẹ Wùmí kó máa worship Liam kò lè rí nǹkan kan gbà nínú property tó ń jà fún because bàbá Mohbad kan bí Mohbad ni kò tọ́jú Mohbad àwọn rẹ̀ kí ẹ̀ nípa yẹn ò bá sọ pé lọ yálápó lórí ẹ̀ problem ní ayé ẹ̀ nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wá Mohbad ti ní family tiẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ti lọ nìyẹn kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe sí tó bá mọ̀ pé o fẹ́ kó dáa fún ẹ nílé ayé ẹ o fẹ́ live peaceful life o fẹ́ live life tó wà enjoyable ìwọ ìgbà tán fi ẹ́ sì di iṣẹ́ carpenter yẹn wàá kọjú mọ́ ni wàá make name ẹ níbẹ̀ wàá ṣiṣẹ́ wàá pa owó wàá kówó pamọ́ tí wọn náà máa lè sọ pé o fi nǹkan lẹ̀ fọmọ ọmọ ẹ ló wá ń fi nǹkan lẹ̀ fún ẹ ojú òde tiẹ̀ olórí burúkú bẹ gan gúngùn ó lè gbé ẹ ní bàbá orí burúkú ògan náà pé ayé ẹ fẹ́ bàjẹ́ ni bàbá Mohbad ó máa ṣòfò ni ṣé inú ẹ náà ń dùn náà ọmọ ẹ ló ń fogúnlẹ̀ fún ẹ ìwọ ò fogúnlẹ̀ fọmọ ẹ how the best son and she be olórí burúkú you are the one trying to inherit your son your son is no longer inheriting you àdúrà wà ń bẹ ọmọ yẹn ò lọ school kò lọ kankan kò sí ẹ lè sọ pé result tó mú jáde school ó lè sọ pé bàbá ni àwọn olórí burúkú kan máa jókòó kọ́dà àwọn máa nílùú bàbá yìí làwọn máa fi tọrọ kò ní dáa fún gbogbo yìí lápapọ̀ sef ayé yìí máa bàjẹ́ ni can you imagine tí má kàn rọrùn àwọn pípín ìgbà mi inú máa ń bí mi ní sẹ́ why would you be thinking like this a father tẹ́ pé ní bàbá gidi lẹ́yìn blessing tó sọ pé òun graduate àdèmọ̀ bóyá òun gan graduate gan sef ta ló tún graduate nínú àwọn ọmọ ẹ pé bàbá Mohbad jáde kó mú àwọn graduate tó wà ní family ẹ jáde lẹ́yìn Mr. Muiwa olórí burúkú tó máa sọ ìbò kan tó lóun wà ní US tí ò send ní £5 rí tó wá gbọ́ pé Mohbad ní royalties ó wá àtàché ó ń clinch ó ń sọ pé òun mọ Mohbad rí ẹni tí ò dá Mohbad mọ̀ tó bá gbé picture Mohbad jáde fún tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣó mọ Mohbad ni ṣó mọ ó mọ̀ pé lọ́mọ kan tó ń jádùúrà ẹ wá jọ ń gbéra kiri ẹ̀ is in the US is my brother ẹ̀ ń ṣì wò ìwà tí Muiwa yẹn mọ́tò ló máa gbà yín ẹ̀ ń ṣì èrè.
Imagine ó dẹ̀ sọ́njọ́ yẹn ìyàwó wa ni ọmọ wa ní ẹ̀ tó ó ń preach peace mo dẹ̀ pé mo sọ fún àwọn Pinky pé ẹni ẹranko lẹ́ni yìí o ẹranko ni o ó sọ báyìí pé ẹranko ẹni náà ẹ má bú Mr. Alọ́ba tani ọba máa bú tó bá ń ṣe Alọ́ba
no èmi ní kọ́
tani ọba máa ṣépè fún tó bá ń ṣe Alọ́ba because òun ló kó mo kàn wo pé ẹ má bú Mr. Alọ́ba nígbà yìí o kíkọ́ kí ni kọ́kọ́ pé what the fuck.
àbọ̀ tí bá pàdé ìjọ tó máa mọ̀ pé mo níwèé lo kọ́lọ́n jẹ́ kí tiẹ̀ lọ pàdé Mr. Alọ́ba yẹn Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí n pàdé irú olóyún burúkú yẹn ṣá kí n kan lọ pàdé ẹ̀ lásán tí mi bá ní sọ fún àwọn boys kan lẹ́ni pure water bàbá òfò ṣé bàbá nìyẹn olóyún burúkú man.
That is it ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ó jẹ mọ́ ìpè láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù lálẹ́ tí bá ti fẹ́ sùn pé èèyàn bí Alọ́ba yìí o ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kí n jí pàdé bá máa gbà kí n sáré lé kí lọ tó ń sùn.
ó níjọ́ kan tí mo ti sùn ṣe mọ̀ kí wọ́n wá jí láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù ó dà pé mi ìrántí àwọn èèyàn kan tí ó dà pé àwọn aṣá wà ní live ṣá so bí mo ṣe lajú tí mo ní kí n wọ TikTok kí n ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní live báyìí mo ṣe lajú jọ ẹni ò ṣe mo orúkọ tí mo kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ Lẹ́kì mo kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ Gurexy mo sọ fún wọn straight ni pé wọn bí mi dá kí n má sùn padà Gurexy nínú gbogbo orúkọ tó wà ní ayé mo wá jí sáyé pé mo lajú báyìí padà sáyé mo wá gbọ́ Gurexy what ọdún náà máa jẹ mo sùn padà ń jẹ yẹn pọ́lọ́ máa jẹ ṣé orúkọ làwọn yẹn ni ṣé yàn làwọn yẹn ni bí kán máa pe orúkọ kán máa pe bí àwọn likes ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Westo Kudi èyí jc Tẹ́ni Ọmọlófò kẹwàá bíi ṣe mi ní sùn padà irọ́ mi I will sleep there is nothing you can tell me kò ń ṣe irú àwọn orúkọ tí fẹ́ máa gbọ́ láyé mi nìyẹn àwọn orúkọ gidi mo fẹ́ máa gbọ́ láyé mi kò ń ṣe orúkọ àwọn olórí burúkú bí kẹ́ lọ máa pe Kọ́ńfì Ògúnfe ṣé orúkọ làwọn yẹn ṣá ajé
irú kiri ni gbogbo wọn.
lọ́dọ̀ wà ní wọ́n kó wọn jọ báyìí ní àwọn wèrè adé máa sọ fún yín ẹ̀rọ a máa gbọ́rọ̀ sáwọn wèrè lẹ́nu àwọn èèyàn náà ní gbọ́ wọ́n ti wá colonize àwọn wèrè bíi ṣé ẹ wá mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa ń bí mi nínú jù ẹ̀yin kan máa wá jí pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ní máa yìí ṣe even nǹkan má sọ fún yín pé máa yìí ṣe nǹkan kan the little you are seeing him do ní time tí mo bá ti kú to this present time we are ẹ wo nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn ti ṣe ẹ wo gbogbo moves tó ti take ẹ wo náà ẹ̀yin gan kan jókòó ẹ̀yin tán máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yẹn kẹ́ ẹ jókòó kẹ́ ẹ wá pàm síbi kan ẹ má jẹ́ kẹ́ anybody disturb yẹn má gbọ́ platform kankan ẹ kàn ronú pé nígbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ ìkọ̀kọ̀ kú bàbá yẹn sọ pé ẹ wọlé bàbá star lọmọ tó ń gangan onílé lórí ara ẹ̀ tó ti ralẹ̀ fún ẹ ní Èkìtì ó ti ralẹ̀ fún ẹ ní Ìkòròdú ó ti kọ́lé tí wọ́n ní ìyá Mohbad ra ilẹ̀ ó ti kọ́lé ẹ̀ fún ẹ ó ti yọ block industry ó ti fún ẹ níwọ̀ bàbá wèrè ó ń fún ẹ ní 200k every month oníkan wọlé bàbá star ọmọ yẹn ò dẹ̀ nílé lórí tiẹ̀ kò dá owó ẹ̀ gbá ẹ̀ kó lọ fi ra mọ́tò níwọ̀ bàbá wèrè yẹn ibẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọlọ́mọ yẹn kú tó yẹ kán farabalẹ̀ sí wọn farabalẹ̀ sí wọn ni ibi tẹ ìyàwó ẹ̀ bá dé la fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́rí yẹn amọ́ká lọ́ra lẹ̀ fún ibẹ̀ yẹn la máa sínsìn ibẹ̀ yẹn lọ́ máa sínsìn ìyẹn ìyàwó oníyàwó ló wá ń fọwọ́ lálẹ̀ nílé onílé yẹn o ìyá ọmọ ò sọ̀rọ̀ ìyàwó wèrè ìyá lọ́ládé wèrè kan tí yóò ti tòlé ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ tán tó yẹ kọ́kọ́ sá kúrò lè fún ni níbi tó gbá wèrè ẹ̀ dé òun ló ń fọwọ́ lálẹ̀ nínú fámìlì ẹlòmíì yẹn ẹ̀ tún wò yẹn tún lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó bá dé tán wọn lò pé lọ́ọ̀yà pé kí lọ́ọ̀yà kógun wá fún ẹ ìwọ ló fẹ́ pín ogún ọmọ ẹ lọ́ọ̀yà ní irọ́ pé ó ti bí ọmọ òyàrí tán yanyan ó ní DNA is a must ẹ̀yin náà ẹ máa wò fúnra yín ẹ máa ro àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó ní DNA is a must ó máa ṣe pẹ́pẹ́ fúrú ó ní ọmọ ẹ sọ fún ẹ pé ó máa ń spike oúnjẹ oko ẹ ó máa ń fògùn sójú oko ẹ ó dẹ̀ ní proof gbogbo kíní ó dẹ̀ mú ọmọ ẹ ó dẹ̀ ń jù sábẹ́ tírélà ó tún wá ṣe débi pé ọmọ ọmọ ẹ tó ń pè lọ́mọ ọmọ ẹ wá ń pàdé ní court nìyẹn wọ́n máa wá gbé ọmọ ọmọ ẹ dání ọmọ tó ń pè lọ́mọ ọmọ ẹ Liam ó máa gbé dání báyìí ó sì ẹ̀ ní lọ́bẹ̀ pé Liam kí wàá ló jẹ ṣé kí n fún yín lówó pampers ṣé kí n fún yín lówó kí ló máa ń porúkọ àwọn feed táwọn ọmọ ẹ máa jẹ ó béèrè yẹn olórí burúkú ẹ̀ wọ́n á ranjú mógún kankan oníkanṣà ló máa ṣe DNA ọmọ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ló ń lọ sórí òkè lọ pray nítorí ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ ẹ tó lè lóyún ó wá ń sọ pé DNA ló tún fẹ́ kí ló fẹ́ fi DNA ṣe wọ́n ló fún mi lóyún.
Going to court.
Private autopsy.
Yeah,
see what you should ask all those underground people that is telling you from a valuable source. Tell them to quote you one section. As far as I'm concerned, there is no law in Nigeria. We have two types of autopsy: coroner's autopsy and voluntary autopsy. You can type it. The voluntary autopsy is an autopsy conducted by the family member of the deceased to find out the cause of death of their beloved one. And if there is any criminality, then the court will have to give order to the police, because sure, they will write to the court. Then the court then the police will take on from there. Or the coroner's autopsy, which was initiated by the coroners, which the pathologists will come deliver to the coroner inquest. They will come and deliver back to their coroners who initiated it. And then if coroner see that it's a natural death, there's nothing they can do. But if they see that there was a foul play, then they will bring police back to action. As things stand, police cannot do nothing. Police is waiting for autopsy. Police want to know whether the death was murder or whether it was natural death, what kind of death. Since coroner inquest has come in, police has to stop. Cause of death need to be established. Police can't be going after shadows. Sure you get. So ask them what law in Nigeria, because if you go court, right, court don't just work like that by one judge that will be speaking by himself. They will quote for you law that by the section of this law, like, the other time I came here, I said there is no law in Nigeria that says only the father of a child can ask for DNA. That says the grandfather cannot ask. Okay, we've clarified it. There is no law in Nigeria that says that a family cannot conduct a voluntary autopsy, even when a government autopsy is ongoing, as long as you will pay. That is what we know. So ask them what section of the law, where can you find it, where it says, don't just let them tell you that, oh, we have tried it, it did not work. Don't mind them. You were not there when they tried it. Sure you understand. Tell them what was the response, what section of law. Let us be checking out these things. But they will never, now you guys can question me, we can challenge each other, but they will never be here to do the groundwork with us. Sure understand. That's what I'm telling you, that this is a negotiation week. This is, a lot of things are fishy behind the screen. Berekete, all of them, they know the reason why they go to Berekete. They are looking for someone through which they can deliver whatever solution that they have crafted. They know what they are planning behind the scene. I mean, Baba don't know most of this. Most of these people, Baba don't know them before. He doesn't know them. Is it they do or that thing? Kilon shele. I don't understand. Kilon shele. Suddenly everything just become Bayo, let me tell you something. Autopsy has been conducted, right? Police
December 25
should have acted on, let's say, on that autopsy that was conducted. That was how police found out that Mohbad
they need
was.
autopsy.
Please wait now. Wait.
Bleeding profusely.
Wait. From that autopsy that they have conducted, that was where police found out that Mohbad punched through the rear side glass and he bled profusely. That is, and they checked that body. For them to have come out with that preliminary report, they must have checked that body, changed it, turned it left and right, changed. That's at least an examination. Okay, for autopsy examination, that one is normal thing that they should have done. Toxicology is what we are waiting for. Police have already done autopsy. Are they telling us that in the autopsy they didn't see stabbing in Mohbad's body? That's what they are telling us. We have already believed their story. By us waiting for toxicology, with autopsy, they're supposed to have established a lot of things and establish and they're supposed to have been able to make a lot of arrests. But how many arrests have they made since then? They are still on their 5 suspects. And small, that is how they will go to court. The same Amaris Amulari spending Prembo.
Man, this is what I wanted you to say.
So wait, now don't end. Don't wait. Don't cut the convo. I'm driving. I'm building a convo. So now the autopsy that was made. Okay, police they will be saying that they don't have the report. How do you guys know that Mohbad bled profusely? The injury in Mohbad's body is a poor job. If that 2 weeks police did not check Mohbad's body and they came out to give us preliminary report without checking his body, that is nonsense. They have to check the body of the deceased. Are they telling us that they just hear from the witness what happened? Did he bleed? Yes, he bled. Okay. What happened? He punched through glass. Okay. Then they write it. Then they just come to us. Is that what they're telling us that they do? At least they will check their body. Doctors will tell them whether they were stabbing. They will check some preliminaries. Autopsy is very quick to do. The first step of autopsy is body examination. You check all the body run. See whether there is any physical, maybe any mutilation or any physical inflicted injury, all those kind of stuff. and then you try to find out what object, how it happened. Those ones are easy. So now, after they have done that, they came out with preliminary that Mohbad punched through the royal side glass of the mirror and then sustained injury in his forearm. Right? Now, we have a conversation between Abu Ebel, Wumi, and Hayat, where Hayat, in front of Wumi, is saying that we heard that your husband was stabbed with a poisonous knife, Obema Kenji, in the show. And Wumi did not refute that. So now, why is Berekete not going to conduct another autopsy? Does Berekete know what the autopsy that is with the police says? It should know those things. In fact, what is Berekete private investigator doing all this time? He's just sleeping and waiting for toxicology. Tell me, what is coming for toxicology? Toxicology, they are checking for tetanus. They are checking whether Mohbad was poisoned. They are checking for whether Mohbad has drugs. Is that what killed Mohbad? Eh? Are they telling us that they have? Is Berekete with all the stories Berekete have heard? Don't he think that Mohbad body must be investigated by his own private investigators to go revisit it as a family pathologist? They need family pathologists for Mohbad to go and investigate that body to list out some foul play. Family pathologists will do that. Is, I mean, they understand autopsy. When they check the body, they will know what's up and what's up. But now Berekete is telling us they say the body don't dey rot self. Say they keep the body, they make it on the rot. I mean, what is this nonsense? That's what I'm telling you, that all of these things are just shows. It's just show. It's a show that who no get sense. They don't bobo you go. You just a clap for nothing. No go no say now the same old system game. Anybody, everybody do for himself.
Can I seek your indulgence for a minute, please?
Go on.
Peprano, in as much as you are making sense, you are making absolute sense. I will not lie to you. I understand what you're saying, but these things you're saying is a spirit killing situation. Ideas. It kills morals. Right now, I will not lie to you. My morale has been down since you started stating these clear facts. You understand? This clear fact is making me see the Nigerian police and the Lagos State government to be bent on they don't care. Anybody will want die, make it die. This case is under the carpet. That is one. Number two, you're making me feel like there's no need for me to keep supporting this Mohbad and everything. And I will tell you that this thing you are saying can also, people like me can also be listening and can also be seeing it that way. You understand? I understand what you're saying, but it's still boils down to the fact that
I'm trying not to fool myself. That's just a thing.
I understand. No, it is a pure fact.
I'm saying this thing, you understand. I'm trying not to fool myself.
Paparano, you said it. I followed. That's why I was asking. Even me, yesterday when you were not here, I was asking. Even somebody said yesterday that, Bayo, you are right about this stabbing. That stabbing is possibly a defense. She said, "Oh, I went to look at that video and he watched the audio where they said that he had in his forehand, and that hurt looked like a straight wound. You know, like something like an incisor, like a bere. You know, the scissors thing, like a cesarean section where they open stuff straight." How can a glass pierce laceration? Yeah, perfectly fine like that. And in that aspect, it looked like a defense, like the hand is up in defense mode. And she said, yeah, she's not considering. I think it's one Chuku Sandra something. She says she's not considering the fact that narrative of he used his hand to eat the glass is becoming clear that the police have lied. You understand? That is the kind of energy that I want us to be sharing. For somebody like that, if you start selling this narrative now, start saying this, we know that the police has failed us. Paparano, me, I know, you know. Everybody know. But because I mean, the day Baba grant interview, people said for the fact that this man grant interview and he said this in Berekete, people decide to continue to go for this justice. You understand? And that is what we need right now. You understand? if we don't want to, we don't want to say
Bayo,
about
see the thing, yeah. Bayo, see the thing. I'm using sense to flow Berekete. Berekete is a good person that is trying to fight against these criminals that we have in our system. Okay, but looking at their weight, their weight is heavier than him. He cannot fight them, but bow at the end of the day if he's working alone. But with our voices and our determination, he will either bow out of the case or join us. But if he keeps going this way, believe me, it suits the government. It suits the narrative, whatever they are trying to do behind the scene. Don't tell me that behind the scene, they are not making some calls right now. All this while, don't tell me that. Sure, you get me? They will be making some calls and they will discuss it man to man.
He's now giving us the opportunity, and the people surrounded him don't even want us to talk. The first time I make call into his show, and I mentioned about that toxicology, pacemaker not being in US. I also tell him that the public have a son they hired, and the son has been trying to get the case file from the court. Up to date, he hasn't get the case file. Last week, Friday, they promised to give it to him. They said the judge that is supposed to sign on it was sick. That she should come back this this Tuesday this week. When I mentioned that lawyer, people blocked me. They blocked me for 2 weeks, saying, "How dare am I going there? That is a privilege."
Wait, let her land now. Making land, go on.
You know, they blocked me for 2 weeks. I don't want to mention names. They know themselves. They say, "How dare Susan? How dare you go there? That is a privilege for you."
Okay, but wait, let me. No. It's just that people are easily at that time. You can't blame people. Okay, you have to let them celebrate. At that point, normal, you have to take the crucifixion. It's normal. Sometimes, people. How they say. An angel, is better than the devil, you don't know. Sometimes the devil people don't know, people celebrate them. So it happens like that. It's always something that people always go. So with experience, you just forgive people and let that pass and let the determination continue. On the side of, if Berekete was able to reject the lawyer that you had proposed, okay, for taking over a particular case, then now, why has it become that Berekete is not taking over all the cases and is only taking part of the case? Then why didn't he make it clear? And anybody who calls them, please try to ask Berekete what part of the case are they taking? Because we hear that the civil case is not going to help Baba. He's only interested in the criminal case. Then is it that Baba should have some team that will help Baba? Let people know. People who trust Berekete family, please. Ask Berekete, let Berekete, is huge enough to make it stand clear. If you want to help. Okay? Don't then dilly-dallying around. If you want to help. People have money to pay. Let's not be begging. Let's not be begging when we if you can't help, you can't help. Simple. Let's make it that way. Let's go to business, please. It's irritating. I don't beg when I have my money. I don't do such.
Lady Aries, please hold on. Let me say this.
I think they like this.
Lady Aries, please let me quickly say this. Let me quickly, Lady Aries, please let me quickly say this. I was on that show that day, and the moment Lady Susie raised that we have a lawyer, a son ready to work with Baba Mohbad, the guy did not outrightly reject that offer. To God who made me, he threw it online and he said, they said we get lawyer where they stand by you, and people were commenting, "No, we don't want no lawyer. We don't do this." People called in to say, people. Me, I know people were calling to say, "Don't mind, we don't want extra lawyer." Lady Aries, your network is bad.
Discuss this issue. We have to worry about this issue, please. Yes, it doesn't make sense.
You understand?
It's not the
Don't worry about that.
I'm just saying that even it is
Berekete was not it was not outright. It was not. Concerning the lawyer issue, I think he didn't make a bad comment on the lawyer. I think I didn't agree with him was when he said we don't fight government and all those stuff. But I mean, he's been
No, I
handling
mean,
the
he welcomed that lawyer. He welcomed that lawyer. He welcomed the lawyer, but people called him to if he throw it to the platform and say, if anybody will support the new lawyer, make we say, huh? People say yes. People really say, let's support the new lawyer. Because per what Madam Susie said, the lawyer has had knowledge of what's going on. But people called him on that same show to say, no, don't give anybody a lawyer. Stick to your own lawyer. Use your own lawyer. Even when he has not said he has a lawyer. Our own people called him that day to discredit Lady Susie, and I was mad and I was not happy. And after that time, they keep saying it and they keep saying they keep bringing it. So it is our own people. It is our own people, Pepperano.
Let us take it easy. The tension is increasing. This will not make sense anymore. The tension is increasing.
Bayo, hold on. Bayo, hold on. You see, that does not even matter at all. Even though, Bayo, you made me forget what I want to say. But the truth of the matter now is that we are here now. Even regardless of whatever happened or they said, the lawyer has come to stand. By the time you get the CTC, hopefully by next week, things we move forward. So it's okay. Well, he said, I don't fault Berekete. And the people too, I will tell you, when Baba went to Berekete, the first day, second day, I think all of us were up to watch Berekete, 100%. Now, I don't think 50% watch Berekete anymore, maybe 10% now. And those people, when there's a new person in town, you know how everybody gravitated towards that. I think reality is setting in now, and then everybody's beginning to see that he's not really a magician, So it's okay. I didn't even know Susie was going to bring this up. If we had talked about it, I would have told her not to even bring this up at all. But it's okay. Because, let's move all the case to Abuja. People were like, we're moving the case to Abuja. Now, nobody is chanting that anymore. Nobody is chanting Berekete. A lot of people are like, okay, Kini Berekete, what has he done now? Okay, he told us the sample is at Pennsylvania. That's really it. And this, unfortunately, this is what the other team are also said. Okay,
who know whether I don't drop the case? Who know whether I don't drop the case? You're not gonna know.
You're not gonna know. Everything is under G. Now, you are the one that said I heard about the letter, but it's nothing important to me. I don't think it was something I was going to run with. But you brought it up. That there was Baba has responded, though. Berekete should be the one to respond, or Berekete's team, or a lawyer, a legal action. It was after we've been to Berekete now, K Crown is the one responding to them. I mean, it's just all a mess. Now everybody is like, Kini Berekete Shegon, and Kini Berekete, you say he's a billionaire. When we're asked, don't collect fund anymore, man, that was anywhere more because Berekete is a billionaire. He's a billionaire. Let's go do the autopsy, independent autopsy. We want to wait 10 weeks. 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 weeks. We have 8 to go. I think we are on our second week now. By the time it's 10 weeks, a lot of people will have fall off the tree or fall off the bus. People will be losing interest, and it's all a game of chess, like we've been saying on this platform. So it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I stood up once to watch Berekete all night. I've not done that anymore. Like I said earlier today, the line is very free now. There is no calling. I called the first night, I called 98 times. I didn't get through 98 times. I don't think I make 98 calls in a month. But I called 98 times. But now if you call to his show, it's yours truly, you will get through. I was even trying to tell people then that why are we so excited moving the case to Abuja? It is Owonwa that is the AIG now in Abuja. And it's one that read that.
Focus on strategy. No, sorry. We'll come back to strategy. I mean, we are going to his personality. We will not focus on Berekete. We have said the things that we have to say. We'll say other things. No, we don't have fight with Berekete. I mean, if it's not doing the right thing, we make criticism, then we go forward. Way forward has to be always the light or the touch, because that's what we keep people around. People have to see way forward. So if we are complaining for saying all this, we are saying we want to do petition. Let us start with our petitions. Let's start with our petitions and see what we can begin to achieve from there, and then begin to forge a new path forward.
I think Sophie have said she's going to come up with one petition before the end of this week. So should we wait for that one, or what else should we do? Because I think the way forward should be the next thing we are talking about now. We talk enough of what has happened in the past. So what's the next? What's the way forward now? The petition.
Yes, that's what we're discussing about. Let's face the Nigerian police. Let us have it one-on-one with them. Petition them. If even they take them to Federal High Court, let's have issues with them on this case and see how we can go from there.
And the petition will copy the Lagos State House of Assembly as well.
You know, why Baba is there silently doing his own thing? Let's just disregard whatever.
I want to respond to that. We don't even need anybody from that side anymore.
Let's disregard let's just do what we think is right
on our own side. So later they can come and join if they see us doing something reasonable. So we don't need
somebody has to shine lights from somewhere.
Yeah. We don't need
and maybe whatever light will shine here, we won't expose everybody. We are saying we want to petition GoFundMe, want to petition Federal High Court. Let us get through those things. Let's forget about those minor things. Yes, those things are too small.
We should leave for others to follow. If they see us doing the right thing, I think they will follow us. And before you know it, everybody will be on one side. If they believe we are doing the right thing.
Everybody wants to see torchlights. That's the thing.
Because everybody wants who is going to lead on this issue. And that is how Nigeria is. On anything, they wanted to see who is going to champion it. When you start it, that is when you know that they also have that idea. But you don't know how to go about it. That is Nigeria for you. That is Nigeria. It is not today. Yes. So they want to know who is going to start it. Before you know it, you see everybody queuing behind you.
Nobody's protesting. Protest is the last option. We'll drag the police. Let's face the police at least and see. Let's face everybody, every one of them.
How many days now that we should drag these police people? It should be the next target for us to face.
So we'll do that drafting, and then we will try to let's say we'll do the drafting and maybe post it through maybe Vanguard, one of the mainstream media. Yes. Whatever the cost is, I mean, whoever that is making that, let us know.
If it's going to take like 2, 3, 4 newspaper.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, whatever the cost is, whoever is going to post it, let us know so that we can run the cost. That is not an issue. Whenever money is not an issue,
not an issue for
nothing should delay. But everything starts slowly. Little expenses all start slowly, not boah. People have to see something where everybody is tired. So that's something I don't like talking about money with people. I don't like talking about it when it comes to this.
We can go to television station, have our representative there to speak on our behalf. That's fine. So if they see everything on
you are listening to what our host is saying. Hope you are taking note.
We have been on this since this weekend.
No, we are deliberating together now. What is what doing is what doing well.
Yeah, so, I mean they should come up with an idea. Yes.
Yeah. We are saying what
talk about it today.
We went to the Voice of the People last time. The first time we went there, the moment we get on the line, the host got a call from Abuja to stop the program. They took us down on air. They cut off their power.
Yeah,
you remember?
Yes.
Yeah, you were in the program, right?
Yeah, there's a power from above.
In this case,
oh my goodness. Yeah, Peprano, they set up order from above. They set order from above.
After we pay with our pockets, they don't know what we have been through. Only if they know. Through a lot in this case, so.
Did you ask the host whether it was a technical issue from them?
No, No,
No,
the
they come from
live when he
Abuja.
had
I
the
think
They
call
are
I think
live.
Ayo
to
said
stop
they
the
said
program.
order from above.
They told them that it is order from above because the moment they drop them, the program continues. Another program continues immediately. That slot that was given to them, they took it away and continued
No,
to
no,
the
no.
other
But
program because
wait, listen. If it was order from above, there's no way you were gonna get another slot again. I mean, they're just gonna not have you speak there.
No, they had to go speak to them.
they
And they
speak
told
and
us then the guy
I mean,
called, what's his name again?
let's disregard this.
He
Let's
called
disregard
and
this,
said
please.
there were some words. Listen, there were some words we were not permitted to use. We had to modify our the way we talk. We have to do this, do that, do the what. He came called and said, well, we were going this, that. They had to call, and he had to fight it too. Then before they could give us another slot because it was paid for.
Yeah, that is why I said if we want to do this, we have someone to be a
You see,
representative.
let's
So
just
before
I would
then,
just
they could have put
let's go through
everybody
mainstream
through.
medias because even the social medias here that we use, if we can pilot it, I mean, information this especially concerning this topic, it flies, it gets to the real people. Even through TikTok, Facebook, all the apps, everybody shares it. We have a petition ongoing online. Everybody go get it. Everybody go read it. So I mean, even these stations, sometimes these televisions. I mean, I don't think most people have time for this channel. That was the first time I was hearing about that channel, honestly speaking. And I don't even know how many views they used to have, and people who take them. So I don't know whether they have a TikTok page, because TikTok is the fastest growing app on earth right now, where a lot of information flows easily. So not just to YouTube. So yeah, I mean, YouTube is not. I mean. When it comes to information flow right now, TikTok is more. People spend more time on TikTok more than any other app right now these days. So we can take advantage of that. It's helpful. So yeah, nobody can really stop anybody. Let's just put that one aside. I mean, all those things now, this not be now. Like this everybody like
The
will
mental law
just
has
be on their
gone
lane.
beyond that level.
Me, I don't even get time. I don't think about those things. I don't want to think that
Yeah.
anybody anywhere. They are playing their own game low key. Everybody's doing their own thing low key. So that's how it goes.
We should go ahead with the petition then and see how it goes.
Yes. Let everybody sign it. Let's write a viral petition where everybody will sign. And then from there, the next one will be to write to maybe submit a copy to the federal high court. I mean, just to find some things. Let us sue the police. Let us
Now,
let us make
from the petition,
yes.
I
Let us
think the IG will
petition
be
the police to the
included.
federal high court
The
on this
Commissioner of
case.
Lagos State will be included so that they will know we are serious about it.
That's what we are saying. So who is going to draft it? If you're a lawyer in the house, draft it and let us know when it's ready, so we can come back and discuss it again,
I think
and then
Susie
follow up from there.
volunteer to do that.
I don't know who has volunteered. Anybody who has volunteered to do it, let them just do it when the time is. When
That
you
is
have
what I want
anybody has
to
done
ask
it,
her.
wait now, it's on everybody.
Okay.
Anybody who has done it when it's time, we're not pushing it on. Anybody who has done it when it's time, just let us know, hint us that you have done it, and it's on everybody. Anybody who can do it, you're a lawyer, you're listening to us, inbox me. If you can carry any responsibility, let us know.
Better.
Anyone, which one you can deal with, let us know. And if you're working with Vanguard, you're working with BBC Pidgin, Times Premium, just let us know, so that through you will publish it through your site, through your media, and we'll patronize you. I mean, we'll be of a good customer to you. And a lot of them are listening here. You may be coming from different platforms right now. Just make your platform available. We'll use you. We want the news to go across. That's what matters. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. And also, we'll also be discussing, I mean, important news, things that are also happening in the country as well, things maybe that are really that effective, that is also taking people's time. There are a lot of things that are also making people wonder, like, so we also see that we're not just lacking behind on whatever everybody is, on things that are also affecting everybody. Yeah, like now Naira is affecting everybody. Naira is dropping drastically. We don't know what to do. Any remedy? I don't know. But What do we do? What do we do? We don't dey inside. We don't dey inside with that.
Àwa ló kàn. Ẹ̀yin ló kàn.
No. You know, that's politics. The Naira falling. Me, I've always said that thing. It was the issue Tinubu had with Macron with France. If Tinubu had not got issue with France, I don't think that this international policy has to do with with the downfall of Naira. And this man, Baba, not going to Niger, okay, not putting Nigerian troops down in Niger, like it has a lot of place on our economy. France has to retaliate. They retaliated and they hit on Nigeria. I think Nigeria had a soldier on the ground in Niger to restore back the President Bashar. This wouldn't have happened. I don't think so. I mean, this wouldn't have happened. You would have been seeing Tinubu going to France, relaxing, going and coming, all these things. But there's some kind of misunderstanding that's going to be between them, I'm sure, because of some policy that was taken by Abuja. But anyway, we are people, we have to take our own decision too. Who cares? Everyone does their own thing. Wow.
I also think, the outside, they control the bureau de change. I think that was part of his punishment too from the outside. I think that's my thinking, that they are trying to punish him with that too.
Yeah, that's what I've foreseen that thing, but people don't know. People keep thinking that it's all about his policy in Nigeria. No. I mean, in the time of Buhari, things were going down, but not that fast like this. There was some international involvement, especially if you remember the speech that was made by the French government to the Turkish government that asked the Africans, they know how we destroy their currencies. And they promised Turkey to destroy Turkish currency. Go and check 1 week after the French government statement. What happened to Turkish currency? It was dropping. It was dropping badly. Why do you guys need to arise TV? Me, I don't need TV. Yes, okay. I mean, why do you guys think that going to one particular TV solves anything? I mean, let us have issues with people. When we begin to make petitions, drag Nigerian police to court, I mean, media will come and broadcast it. Media will broadcast. These are things media wants to be carrying. They want to see, I mean, more stricter actions. Going to, Arise. Arise is just like the normal Berekete stuff, like show now. I mean, that's not me. I want something that more.
Arise will come after us if we started this thing. We don't need to even force them to do.
Don't need all these kids. Let all these kids be a big. Let them do their thing a big. You guys are the one making these kids important. The more you begin to go to them, see them like something. Then they begin to like wear suit and begin to crack their throat and tell us nonsense. Make everybody their lane a beg. I mean, even turn here to TV, say to Papariano TV. Oh yeah, 19.5 FM. Shavina, make I just put TV now. If I just put TV, that is what will satisfy some people, right?
Now only TV you need to have now. After all, we have African TV, African TV.
Yeah. I go to stream on Instagram, on YouTube, Twitter, on everywhere at the same time. So everybody will have access to it. So
people go to call in.
That's mainstream now. I did all this.
Yeah.
So I mean,
man of many coasts.
When it comes to apps, all those apps that sometimes I don't do. I don't do and leave the work.
I know, read comment section. Person say, can you represent us on Africa Arise TV?
Leave them now. Leave all those fake accounts. Share that person if you come up contract. No, they answer them. Don't leave all those guys. Check the follower.
I was surprised yesterday. When that lady that you told me, Nwanchukwu the Sunday, she said that she has now of the opinion that about the justice for Mohbad, that stabbing is looking different from now. She's seeing it differently from what she used to see it. She's confirmed yesterday. He said that looked like a defense. Like I said that wound doesn't look like something that a punch a glass. It's like a defense you know, like somebody trying to defend and he uses his hand to block it. Like they want to stab you on the
And
head.
Nigerian government, they tell us something else.
Yeah. So she said, yeah, the moment she started looking at that video of their hand, then she started thinking differently that, now true, this hand self, now something like we say, it take and defend. Like, I mean, using that hand to defend an incoming sharp object. You understand? So I mean, that is what it is. That's what I think it is now. And people are trying to see it. All we have to do is just keep putting the narrative out there. People are going to be seeing it that way.
It was stabbed, it was confirmed in front of Wumi herself. So I mean, what else could be more valid more than that? Confirming it in front of the wife that we had your husband was stabbed by poisonous knife in the show. And now police is telling us that upon their own autopsy, they found something else. Yeah, let Pt.2 go and do his own autopsy. Let's see what we found. Whether knife stabbing or glass or royal side glass.
That thing might happen in their house, maybe in the course of their argument, but they will not come out to tell us. I think you understand. It might happen in their house, maybe after the show. It might happen like that, but they will not come up to tell us. That is all what they are trying to hide. So it might be the reason why the police said previously that is what killed him, and they would now change the narrative to the punch of Prado instead of saying that he sustained an injury from that elbow. So they are trying to shift that elbow to the north.
You know, the fact that they are able to confirm sepsis, okay, that he bled excessively, and he lost so much blood in his body, that shows us that there was a high level of recklessness. And if you look at the word of Abu Ebel, the guy who Wumi called said Mohbad died in Wumi's carelessness. Carelessness is not acceptable. There's punishment for carelessness. If you're gonna be careless and somebody's gonna die, that's why we are saying that, right? If the Nigerian police, that's why we have to force them, bring them into this. If they can hold me for negligence, there will be no reason why they will not do DNA. Because you have to establish a cause. You have to tie a cause to somebody before you establish the motive why they did the thing. You cannot just establish motive without cause. If you hold Wumi down for negligence, then now you want to know the reason why she neglected her husband. But you cannot know the reason why you have not found the crime that she committed. Her crime is negligent. Oh yeah, now you want to know why she neglected her husband. Because if this man was really the father of your child, there is no way you will neglect this man to die. So we don't think this man is the father of your child. And you guys were having so much quarrel before he died. What happened? Okay, let us eliminate that thought, that motive. These are the best areas of the police. I mean, actually operations. This is where they should be operating. Especially negligent. In fact, we don't even want again a negligent we want. Oh yeah, hold on. Forget about stabbing and everything. Oh yeah, who me for negligent? The nurse, we don't agree, say nurse come. Oh yeah, we don't agree. Hold on for negligent. Go do DNA. So what are you guys saying? What's going on? Everybody's just like sleeping. Do you guys want to? Is it that you guys are not fighting? Everybody's sleeping. Shit, because I just did peaceful today. Okay, make I see. Let me see whether I'm soldiers and they in the house.
Are you making a code now? Since morning they tell us say make we do like this. Now they make a code.
Yeah, they try. That's why anytime I try to coordinate, things will become it seems to be resolved. Everybody will be fine. Sometimes I like to have it heated. It's just that we will not just achieve anything.
I have a question, but I want Gary. Was that his name again?
I don't like you calling that guy, please. I try to avoid him. I don't want to have issue with that guy, please. And I don't want to drag him. Please don't mention him. I
I
don't want to
have
repeat that, please.
questions.
No, I don't want, please. I don't want to deal with him, please. It's not needed.
Okay.
You guys are making him relevant,
Because
please. It's
I'm
nobody.
so,
I don't know why people are
so,
making you guys easily, maybe because you guys are new to the platforms and maybe this whole stuff. In social media, you don't do those things. People are acting because they need those attention. Those attentions make them to become.
you
Avoid
see,
them. Criticize whatever that is not good. You don't have to attach it
okay,
to people. When you attach to
let
people,
me,
people want that attention and they want to, they enjoy being there. And these are mostly failures. They will not even do that much hard work, how everybody is doing hard work. They want to be at that little edge where everything will be rotating around them. There are some people that are like that.
okay,
And
can
that's why
I
you
ask
don't have
the
to be having
question?
issues. You just criticize. I mean, as long as you're criticizing what you're criticizing, whoever that it concerns, they know it concerns them. It's simple. I mean,
Can
then
I
they
ask
can
my
drag if you want to
question?
drag. Yes, go on. Ask
I
everybody.
don't know whether if few of us here can answer the question. My question goes like this. How do we get justice when people that is fighting for this justice claim they are the people surrounded with Baba Mohbad fighting for this justice is eating and dying together with the big boys? Who is against this justice? My number one question, I'm not going to mention it because you don't like name to be mentioned. I'm not afraid anyway. My number one question, an example. How can somebody that is a friend to Iyabojo, and when Iyabojo visits US or Canada, the person, Iyabojo stays in the person's house. You know, they talk, they are friend. And that person is a spokesperson for Baba Mohbad. How can a person that is relating with Abu Abel can be a spokesperson to Baba Mohbad? How can a person that is relating with their head queen in Turkey, you know, be a spoke? 5 people I know that is relating with people that is totally against this justice for Mohbad. They are around Baba Mohbad. They make decisions for him.
Okay, I don't really think there is anything much there. Let us focus more on actions that are taken than people's personality. Again, that will not help, and that will cause chaos, and that will cause on instability. That will cause instability because you don't know whatever people meet people for. People meet people sometimes for negotiation, for good, for bad. I mean, it could be whatever way. It could go whatever way. It could be whatever way. It could be for good. It could be for bad. So, but we'll not focus on there. We'll focus on the inactivity. For example, now, those are the things. When I focus on inactivity, not that I cannot mention name, not that I cannot drag, but I understand the law of social media. I understand how these things goes. It's not needed. We look at the situation that is going with Baba, everything. Then we talk about the situation. We address the situation. How we're supposed to address it. And let every other person that it concerns, if we touch them, whoever that is doing bad, when you're exposing them, they will run. They know very well what is going on, what is coming at them. So, and they understand.
One more last thing. That
doesn't mean anything.
I will submit after I said this. Okay, this is example. This is me, Susan. 2-3 months ago, and I'll open my ring light, set up my camera, and I will come out and say, oh, Mohbad died of drugs. Mohbad is a drug addict. Mohbad's father knows that Mohbad died of drugs. I said it. Mohbad is the bully. Mohbad is the person bullying Naira Marley. Mohbad Mohbad didn't die of anything. he died of overdose drug. I know it with my full chest. Just wait and see. Everybody is going to go free. The autopsy is going to come out. I know about the autopsy. The autopsy is going to come out. Mohbad died of overdose. Then, today, now, I'll put my ring light and I will say I'm justice for Mohbad. What will you think about me? Is a question. What will you think about me?
There are two ways. Maybe first, maybe negotiation went wrong. Maybe, yes, it could be like she was on a payroll and things went wrong. And then she switched. That, okay, maybe she had a fight with them. Okay, guys, if I'm going to be doing this much work for you and you're not appreciating it that much, okay, I'm going to be on the other side and you're going to suffer for it. It could be that way, and it could also be at the point of ignorance. It may be that that person was ignorant because in the beginning of all this whole case, myself and most of my analysts who has been speaking here were saying Baba Mohbad is the prime suspect for them because he buried his son quicker. So people talked about those stuffs, but later as time went on, Wunmi was now their prime suspect. So a lot of things don't happen. But I mean, I think maybe you're talking about the person of Kemi Olunloyo, which Kemi Olunloyo, as people, she's a controversial person. People talk about her, she's controversial.
I'm talking about somebody that is 100% present, giving press conference on every day to day on Mohbad's issue,
anyway,
bringing people to her platform.
That is up to people. Maybe you should go live and be dragging them, and you see the outcome later. No, it's not doing that.
I don't have the energy anyway, but I'm just bringing.
No. That's why I'm trying to eliminate those factors so you don't go there. I know what comes around. It's rubbish. O man jẹ́ your man real life live. Understand all those kind of things. When you begin to reason others, you will not have your own life to live. It's what I've done before. I know how it becomes. It will affect your everyday thinking, your everyday life. It makes that person in your front. It's not okay. I just address issues. I leave them, let them be. Let people, because these same people that you think that you're telling the truth, people don't care about you. They will end up turning against you. Same you. So you don't need it. Let people, if the truth is what you stand for, let expose it, let it go on. Let people take it or they don't take it. Kokanye, I'm not going to do like that now. I'm not going to kill myself because of anybody. We'll try to do whatever we think is right, and people will listen. Let those who want to listen, want to learn, let it be. People will see for themselves. If anybody's bad, time will tell. Let us let it be like that. It is not how much I come here to castigate them that to make people to believe that they are doing the wrong thing. Me, that's not my business. Me, I will say what the situation is about, how things are supposed to be done, what is wrong, whatever. Then people will find out by themselves. They will see it. I'm safe there.
That's good. Thank you.
Yes. If you drag people, it's not healthy. I mean, I don't do all those things before. It's not okay. Kodalara.
Madam Susie, see, the best advice you've heard today is what he has told you. I've wanted to talk to Ladies Aries about this before, because I understand your contributions and your energy towards justice.
You avoid them as if you don't even know about them.
I won't lie to you.
Right.
I won't lie to you.
People can see, people know.
Yeah, Lady Susie is not even much on the social media like Lady Aries, where she wants to say that, you were trying to tell her to keep it low today, right?
Right from the beginning, that's what I was telling her. All those platforms going among them. Those guys don't care about anything. You are disturbing yourself.
The thing is, you are disturbing yourself.
They don't merit it. But as a newcomer, you may be thinking that the what that time.
It's not worth it, Madam Susie. It's not worth it at all.